Hi guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing really well. Bear with me a second, I'm just sorting out my webcam. I'm noticing there's still a bit of a black mark in the top right hand corner, so let me just sort this out and then we'll get the stream going. How are you all doing, guys? How you doing, James? Sorry I haven't been streaming for a couple of weeks, by the way. It's not something that was intentional, just had a lot going on and just wasn't quite able to fit everything in. But just let me fix up the webcam for a second here. Can I edit this? There we go. Hopefully the webcam should be a bit better now. Let's just scooch that across a touch. That looks okay. We'll have to see how it goes, but hopefully that's fixed it. But yeah, guys, how you all doing? Welcome to the stream. It has been far too long, like I say, apologies for that. And we've got some stuff to cover as well. What playing his City apparently signed Kyle Walker today, or they're closing in on the deal, at least £50 million. Absolutely insane money. What do you guys reckon to that? Let me just pop this out before we get going. And I'll share this out as well. I hate the start of the stream. It's always so awkward and I'm trying to share it out and get everything sorted while you guys are all just sat there waiting. But literally pretty much done now. So yeah, let's get cracking, shall we? So James, nice to have you back in the stream. Fifa B, so I went to have an eye test yesterday. Need to wear glasses. Bro, there is nothing wrong with glasses. And spooky, I've actually got an eye test tomorrow. So yeah, let me just catch up with the chat. This is not a YouTuber. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining the stream. Walker for 50 million. Yeah, he's even you're saying most is worth 30. I don't even think he's worth 30. I just think it's crazy that anyone, I mean, he's just not that great, is he? I think he's a very average right back, but you know, I think in this modern transfer window, especially this year, it's just been absolutely insane, hasn't it? I think at the end of the day, if there's a player that you want, these days you're going to have to go and get him, and to do that, it just seems to cost a lot of money no matter who you want. It's mental. It really is mental. EMH Trippier is better. Do you know, I don't think Trippier is better, but I don't think he's far off, so I think Tottenham are going to do very well to get 50 million for Kyle Walker and then have like an adequate replacement in there straight away. And interestingly for you guys, something to look forward to, I'm now going to be doing over the next few weeks during pre-season a few City Talk episodes, and they're going to be called City Talk with Rivals, and for each one of those I'm going to have a guest YouTuber on who's going to be supported for a different club, and we're just going to be talking about their team, City, and then just a bit of a chat really. So the first one of those hopefully should be being recorded tomorrow, and that is with a Spurs YouTuber, so that should be out for the weekend. Yeah, should have got Bellerin, he said. I would have preferred Bellerin myself. He's a lot younger as well, isn't he? But yeah, crazy. Mendy is supposed to be close as well. Yeah, he's another one though. Apparently it's going to cost like 50 million as well. Have I read that somewhere? Which is, like I said, this transfer window has just been absolutely insane. F2G, how you doing, mate? This is amazing. You guys are so awesome. I haven't streamed for like 2 weeks, I don't think, and I'm seeing the same guys in there already. I really do appreciate it, lads. Hate Spurs, yeah, you know, you support your clubs, don't you? You're never be keen on the rivals. That's the whole idea of it. Actually, it's going to be like, say, a person from each rival team, and hopefully, without getting, you know, just slagging off each other's clubs, we can get some good conversations going. How you doing, David? That's an interesting way to spell David. I don't think I've ever seen it spelled that way before. How you doing as well, Ollie? But first game, we're going to get straight into the action, is going to be against Club Brugge. We're currently undefeated in this second season so far, if my memory serves me to be correct. Brugge are a team we should be beaten. I want to turn down the game time if I can. We're going to turn it all the way down to 4 minutes just to try and get through this season, get through as many games as we can. But yeah, City could sign Kyle Walker for 45 million. It says, I don't understand exactly how much it's going to be going for, because it says up to 50 million, so I don't know if that's like including potential add-ons if you make a certain amount of appearances or something like that. Maybe I've been playing too much Football Manager, but yeah, I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost. But I will say, very early on in the stream, lads, as always, if you do enjoy it, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on it, share it out, that'd be absolutely amazing. And if you do happen to be new, click that subscribe button as well. But we're going to make a few changes for this Club Brugge game. We're going to bring Gundogan in instead of De Bruyne. We're going to drop Naby Keita. We're basically going to play a little bit of a second team, to an extent, I think. You know what? We're going to bring Diaz again. Why not? And speaking of Bellerin, we're going to chuck him in there for Son. We're going to take out Company, who's coming back from an injury, and put in Soule. Just a lot of changes. I don't want to take them too lightly, so I might keep the front as it is there. You've still got Bale, who's not been an amazing for us so far, obviously. Sterling, Sanchez. We might give Sanchez a rest. Should we play Son there instead, actually? We took Son out once, so we're going to take him back in for Sanchez. Well, that's Zinchenko. Look at Zinchenko, man. 77 rated. And how old is he? 20. You know what? We're going to buy him instead of Diaz. So let's see how that plays. That's a good team. Yeah, we have got an incredible team on here. We've got, if this is your first time watching this, we've literally got like a god squad, basically. I should have changed the keeper as well, actually, thinking about it. I'm noticing my green screen has still got a little bit of like the green fading in the top right hand corner, top left, sorry, but just going to leave that as it is. How long will the stream be? An hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, just depends how it goes, really. Depends how it goes. Also, very excitingly, I'm going to grab something to show you. If you follow me on Twitter, you will already know about this, but it was Amazon Prime Day yesterday, and I actually picked myself up a brand spanking new PlayStation 4, and I've got Crash Bandicoot on that. So, you guys, I've not even set it up yet, but hopefully, for those of you guys that have got PlayStation and never get to play me, FIFA next year, potentially I might get it on PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know, but hopefully, even if I don't, there'll be some games that we can play each other on. So, PlayStation people, I will be able to play you very soon. Like I said, I've not even set it up yet, and I was tempted to stream a little bit of Crash Bandicoot tonight, to be honest, but I held off. I thought we'd do some more career mode and keep on going with this and hopefully continue our winning ways. But just want to say thanks, Nidge, because they've been missing City content since Blue Moon Rising TV. Have they stopped? Have Blue Moon Rising stopped? I didn't know that. I don't follow them religiously, Blue Moon Rising. I know there was a... I don't want to, like, say what I think happened because it could be completely wrong, but wasn't one of the main guys have a falling out with the other one, and then he like went and did his own thing? So I think, if you didn't know, the guy that used to do Blue Moon Rising, he's got his own channel called Esteemed Company. So spelled like company as in Vincent Company, not company how you'd normally spell it. And I think he does City content as well, but like I said, I don't keep up to date with everything. But by the way, I thought we were about to be through on goal there. I was talking away and I thought we were about to get our first chance. I'm already enjoying the stream. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. It's got to the point now where FIFA, like Ultimate Team, this is actually, we could struggle today. This is the first time I played FIFA, believe it or not, in about 2 weeks. I've not played any Ultimate Team at all. I've not been paying attention to the footies. I've not been doing anything. So, yeah, I could be a little bit rusty today. So bear with me as far as the gameplay goes. I'll have to wait and see. We are on Legendary, of course, but yeah, I've just not... Are you guys still playing Ultimate Team out of interest? Oh my god, Sterling, that strength there. Are you guys still playing Ultimate Team? I have a PS4, yeah. I think the vast majority, I say not the vast majority, but I think a lot of people out there have PlayStation, and I've often said that I'm not the kind of person, although I've always had... Like, I've had Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I'm not like anti-PlayStation at all. I like both consoles, so I've never been anti... Oh no! That wasn't ideal, was it? That was not ideal. Is he offside? He's offside, guys. Never mind. Yeah, so I've never been the kind of person that's like, oh, I hate PS4, hate PlayStation because I've got an Xbox. I've always liked both, so I'm really pleased to be finally able to get one. And it was a really good deal. I put it on Twitter. I think it was £175, and you got the PS4, Crash Bandicoot. That was that other game called? I forgot what it's called now. I won't be playing it. I'll be trading it in. Oh, bloody hell, it's that multiplayer one. That's the cartoony one that's been very popular this year. Brand new. Brand new game this year. Overwatch, that's what it's called. You got Crash Bandicoot, Overwatch, and another controller, but I'm probably going to trade in Overwatch and get something else. What do you think about Lukaku to Man United for 90? Is it 90 million? I thought it was 75. I don't know though, but he's a great player. It's a shame to see him go to United, obviously, because don't want to see them get stronger, and I think he'll probably do really well there. I mean, off the post. I paused there because I thought it was going in. Yeah, I think he'll do really well there. I think he'll do really, really well there. Unfortunately, I just think last year watching United, like I say, I know I'm a City fan. You guys all know that. But when it comes to talking about football, I try and keep a well-rounded opinion. I try not to look at it through like Man City lenses all the time. I try to be honest, and I do think he's going to play well for them. I think when you look at the way Ibrahimovic, this is what I was about to say. When you look at the way Ibrahimovic played for them, he scored a lot of goals, but I think the main criticism was that when they were playing on the break, he didn't have the pace to work for them. And I think Lukaku, although he's not a rapid player, is definitely a lot quicker than Ibrahimovic, and I just genuinely think he'll do well. I would have rather him gone to Chelsea, like I say, but you know what? Although he's going to do well, he's still no Sergio Aguero, is he? So, you know. Yeah, they were funded. Is that how that worked? I thought they'd done that off their own backs. Again, like I said, I don't know anything about it. And the main reason I started doing City Talk, to be honest, is because of there was the Blue Moon Rising, that channel obviously that you're referring to there. There wasn't really anyone else, I don't think, that was doing City content. I know there's Failtage, who's a YouTuber I speak to fairly frequently about City stuff. He does his own little podcast, but there's not a ton out there. So I like to do the match day vlogs. I like to do the career mode. And I think it's just nice to hear a different voice, but yeah, hopefully you guys are really going to enjoy. Can you guys guess who the person's going to be? Hopefully that I'm recording with tomorrow. Spurs fan, does Spurs content on his channel as well. You'll know. I have faith that you'll know. Do you have Instagram? I don't have Instagram. The only social media thing I use is actually Twitter. I've got a Snapchat that... Well, I haven't even got a Snapchat, to be honest. I used to use Snapchat personally, but I've never done that as a thing. I said last time, if you guys want to see like photo stuff, I'd happily set up a Snapchat for the channel, but I just don't think there's anything different that you'd see, if that makes sense. I don't know what a player is, say Plur or Cracking O. We got a bit of a I was about to say Spin Bros, a bit of a 2Sync fan there. I was saying actually a couple of streams ago, I hadn't really watched. Oh my, Edison, have a look at yourself, mate. You should have got that surely, or was that just a good header? God damn it, 1-0 down. Yeah, I started getting into 2Sync a month or so ago. I'd never really watched much of them, but I've really enjoyed them recently. Have you heard of the Football Republic? It rings a bell, but not really. No, is that what Blue Moon Rising is connected with? And who do you think is going to win the World Cup? It's so early to say. So early to say. It's a lot. I mean, it's ending next season, isn't it? I think you'd probably look at someone like France. I think France look very exciting. Got some great players. Dembele, Griezmann, you know, Benzema, of course, at the top end of all. I mean, at the end of the day, I think France have probably got the best squad, pound for pound, if you like, out there right now. So I'll say France. Come on, let's get straight back into this. Gundogan! Get in. 1-1 straight away. It's a lovely finish by Ilkay as well. They're beautiful. They funded them, but they stopped, and at the people left like Sting Company because they could not... Oh, no, why? Because they couldn't get paid. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Is that the same as Arsenal Fan TV then? Surely not. I think I'm already going 1-0 now, don't worry about it. I quite like doing single player while streaming as well. When I'm online doing it, it's so the concentration levels have to be so high to do well. Single player's not quite as bad even on Legendary this year, I'd say. But 1-1 at half time. That was a good goal to get just before the break, to be fair. Do we just bring on De Bruyne now just to make sure we win this game? Let's bring on De Bruyne for Zinchenko. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, there's it's looking like it's... I'm a bit gutted, to be honest. So I really want us to get Alexis Sanchez, and it's every day that goes by that looks less and less likely that it's going to happen, unfortunately, which sucks. Yeah, San Bernardo Silva in the January transfer window, I will do. We were talking about that last time out, and I will do. Just make sure, it might not be today when we get to January, but make sure someone reminds me. I'm sure you will at the time, but and I'll do it. But yeah, it's I really wanted to get Alexis Sanchez. I know it's not a position that we necessarily need in real life, but I just think when a player of that quality becomes available, I've said it before, you should go for him. And it looks like Arsenal are going to keep him, and Arsenal could be looking very, very strong when you look at the attack they could potentially have for next season. Well, they've already got Lacazette in, obviously. They've still got Ozil, who said he's going to stay. Oh, bloody hell, that is so well played. They could just have a genuinely really good attack. Could be interesting. Then you've got United, obviously, have brought in Lukaku. They also brought in Lindelof, who's not the most exciting transfer in the world, obviously. No, ref. We've brought on De Bruyne, and he's giving away a penalty. And I'm pretty sure he fell over De Bruyne, who'd been taken down onto the floor. I mean, wow. What can you flipping do? Yeah, I know what you mean about getting him on a free a year later. It just would have been nice to get him in now, wouldn't it? Where am I going here? Damn it, I nearly went right as well, and I decided to stay central last second. Dani Alves on PSG, yeah. Apparently they've got him on like 230 grand a week, so I'm not particularly surprised. And although we've obviously got Fernandinho, Fernando, Gabriel Jesus, they've also got a lot of Brazilians there that I imagine he's quite chummy with, especially as daft as this might sound. It's like his defensive partners, aren't they? The likes of Thiago Silva's there, Marquinhos is there. Maxwell, I think, is retired. I don't think Maxwell's there anymore. I think he's retired, I'm not sure. But yeah, he'll do well there. He'll do well there, I'm sure. I can't believe that penalty, man. Are we actually going to lose to Club Brugge? I did say I was rusty. But, yeah, didn't expect to lose this game. I will catch up in the chat in a second. I want to try and get back into this. Struggling a bit here. Gundogan. Not the best pass. Just about got away with that. I'm hoping Gundogan can be a bit of a revelation for us next year as well. Because obviously he looked good this season. Then picked up that injury and he's coming back as we speak. Hopefully if he can play a lot of football, he's a very talented midfielder. He could almost be like a new signing himself. Oh God, this guy is absolutely... He's toying with me. Oh God, the rustiness, the rustiness. Oh dear. Let me just have a look at the chat. Chelsea saying... Oh, is Chelsea's on Neymar, Messi, Suarez, Ronaldo, Bell? Why? Well, I imagine you're a Chelsea fan. That'd be insane. Love your videos. Appreciate it, Evan. Appreciate it. I'll tell you what's crazy. I think it was Spencer retweeted a thing early today. Spencer FC, Spencer Owen. And he was saying the most expensive defence in world football. We are being stuffed here. Wow, 3-1 down. This is poor. It's going to be a loss against Brugge. First loss of the season. Mad. Yeah, because I'm a Chelsea fan here, it doesn't surprise me. I could have guessed that. Portugal will win the World Cup. I don't think they will. I think they got quite lucky to win the Euros, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's mad for a 28-year-old with 1 year left. Yeah, it is. It is mad. It is mad. I think at the end of the day, I think if it were doing Bayern Munich or Juventus or someone like that coming in, then they'd have accepted like 40-50. But because it was being a rival, obviously, they wanted that bit more. So yeah, well, I'll say a bit more, a lot more. But what was I talking about? Just can't remember. Come on, this is a chance. This is a chance. Is that a pet? De Bruyne. Come on, finesse that. Oh, damn it! This. Come on, come on, De Bruyne. Oh, what a. Please! How have we not scored there? How have we not scored? What did Spencer say? That was what I was about to say. He retweeted a thing saying the most expensive defence in world football on transfers now is Luke Shaw at left back, Kyle Walker at right back, and then John Stones and David Luiz, which is absolutely crazy. That is, on paper, the most expensive defence in the world. Mental. Just shows the money in the Premier League is absolutely insane. Can't believe we just didn't score there. Come on, Aguero. Damn it. England is so bad and on from England. Yeah, it is. It sucks. The football, like I was thinking about it today, man. I was looking at the transfer fees, and it's like you look at like there's been some strange deals lately, hasn't there? Like I know who went to Juventus. Sorry, who? Oh, James Rodriguez. He's gone to Bayern Munich on a 2-year loan deal with the option to buy, which is 30 million euros, I believe. Now, when you consider 30 million euros compared to the likes of Gylfi Sigurdsson, sorry, who's currently linked away for 50 million, it's just ridiculous. There's no comparison there. James Rodriguez, on his day, well, I would say he's a better player than Gylfi Sigurdsson. Obviously, he's a world-class player on his day. So, 30 million for him, I think, is a bit of a bargain. And then you've seen Douglas Costa has gone to Juventus on loan, which is a very strange one, because I always think he did really well when he was playing for Bayern Munich. I mean, we've just lost 3-1 to Club Brugge, for God's sake. It's our first loss of the season. Mad result. Mad result. Kyle Walker accepted his contract and passed his medical, and it's 50 million. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Is it done now? I read that it was going to be completed tomorrow. Yeah, when you look at Bayern Munich's midfield as well. How you doing there, Moritz? Appreciate you joining the stream, mate. Yeah, it's 10 million. I still think it's a good deal. 10 million each year on loan. I mean, at the end of the day, from a Bayern Munich point of view, they'll either get a player that doesn't do great for them for 20 million, but's got a lot of potential to do well, or if he does well, they've got the potential to buy what could be a world-class midfielder with still a lot of years left in him for 50 million, all said and done, which in this market is good. And that's euros as well, so that's less in pounds, isn't it? It's crazy. Yeah, he's doing his medical tomorrow on loan from SB. You're my favourite YouTuber. Appreciate it, Evan. Appreciate it. We'll play a conversation. Thanks, boss. No problem, Kalichi, even though you are leaving in real life. I'll still give you the games here. Right, we've got West Ham next. We need to win this game. We can't go on a kind of a barren stream. We can't do it. I'm doing Atletico Madrid career mode. I like doing teams like Atletico, actually. They're fun to do. I like doing teams where they're not the best team in the country, but they're sort of like just below competing. So obviously you've got Real Madrid and Barcelona there. So someone like AC Milan maybe in Italy, or Roma, and then maybe in France, someone like a Marseille, something like that. I do like doing those kinds of careers. Yeah, and that's a good point, James. The market could well be inflated by then, so it could be even cheaper. Yeah, Danny Alves not joining City. We were just saying, mate, I'm gutted. We are getting Kyle Walker, which is, you know, at the end of the day, no matter how much it costs, I am pleased that we're addressing the positions in the team that need to be addressed. So goalkeeper, we've already been out and got Edison. Right back, it looks like we're getting Walker. We're linked to Mendy for left back. And these are all the areas that I, as a fan, think where we need strengthening. So I'm just pleased that we are buying players in the right areas, even if they are for ridiculous amounts of money. And we've got another centre-back, haven't we? Who have we got? Jonathan Tarr. We'll put Tarr in for a game. I was your 89th subscriber. That must have been a long time ago. Fair play, mate. Appreciate it. Right, West Ham. We're at home. What I do like to do as well is look at what these teams have bought in as well. So, yeah. Sign Quarto. I'm not going to sign Quarto because we bought Edison, haven't we? Because we have him in real life. So that's why we bought him in. And hopefully he can do decent for us. Although that looping header in the last game didn't cover himself in glory, did he? I think, yeah, I agree. I also think we need another good centre-back just because Kompany's so injury-prone. Obviously, we were linked with Van Dijk, but he's another one that's like 60 million. It's utterly ridiculous. Let's have a look and see if West Ham have signed anyone. Second season this is, of course. So they've got Adrell in goal still. They've got Kolker at centre-back who's a signing. Almeida at right-back is a signing. They've still got Payet, obviously, which is a bit ridiculous. And that's it. How come we can't see the bench anyway? I always think, well, can't you see the bench on this? I love your content, appreciate it, mate. Varane would be a dream, yeah. I mean, if we're talking centre-backs, I can't understand why we didn't go for Pepe. I was really shocked, because whenever anyone had asked me, like, Niall, Man City need a centre-back, obviously, who would you go out and get? Pepe is a player that is a horrible, horrible player. He's so dirty. But everything he does is for his team, and he's always been like a top quality centre-back. And I don't see why we didn't go out and go for him, and he's ended up going to Besiktas. And I just think, could we not have got Pepe? We've got Bernardo Silva as well, so he would have had a Portuguese mate there as well. But, yeah, oh my, thank God for that. You know, I really don't know why we couldn't have gone out and got Pepe. I think he would have done just fine. I really do. Better than just fine. I think he'd have been a very good signing. And was he on a free as well? Was Pepe on a free? I don't fully know, but look at that overlapping run there. It's Alexis Sanchez. He may not be coming in real life, I don't think, but he's here. Oh, didn't work. His scoop didn't work. The stop and turn. But will you guys be interested in seeing some Crash Bandicoot or anything like that on stream? And if not, what PlayStation games do you recommend that aren't on Xbox? I used to be a big fan of like the Heavy Rain, those kind of games, which is why I bought it for The Last of Us Remastered as well. I'll probably be getting that. But are there any games in particular that you guys would recommend on the PlayStation that aren't on Xbox? Because Xbox is still going to be my primary console. You can tell I've not been playing FIFA. You really can. I'm being torn here by West Ham. They're toying with me. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, 1-0 down. We are being torn. You've got a lot of good substitutions. Yeah, we have. We've got a very good squad in general, to be honest. Do you think we could get Van Dijk? I think we could, but he's not one that particularly excites me. And I think he's way overpriced. You inspired me to create my YouTube channel. That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. I'm going to the cinema to watch Cars 3. Is Cars 3 a thing? I didn't know that was even a thing. In fact, last stream, it was just when I went to see Baby Driver after, which I really enjoyed. That was last stream, wasn't it? Right, come on. We can't lose to it. I can't believe we've not lost all season, and already in this stream we played one game and we lost to Club Brugge. And we're now 1-0 to West Ham. And we're at home, I'm just realising. Come on. De Bruyne, look at that run. And the other run. Sterling. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. How you doing, Albert? Thank you for joining the stream, mate. Yeah, speaking of not playing much FIFA, you will have noticed there's just a lot less content on the channel lately. I've just been doing the FIFA 18 predictions, but I haven't been uploading daily, and that's just because I don't want to... firstly, I don't have the time to do a FIFA 18 prediction every day, because they take quite a long time to put together, and secondly, I don't want to just push stuff out for the sake of it, and like I said, because I've not been playing Ultimate Team. I've not really had much to upload, because this is primarily a FIFA channel. Aguero's with the chance! Aguero brings us level, get in. Beautiful little sliding. I subscribed at 5k. That's still quite a while ago. Was it a while ago? I don't really know. That's kind of sad. I've just finished my Vimto already. You forgot to put Iheanacho. What do you mean I forgot to put Iheanacho? Forgot to start him? I was never going to start him in this game. He's our backup striker. Sterling. Oh! I played Aguero. Oh, I thought we were going to get a free kick then. Could you do Draft to Glory next year? I don't really play a lot of Draft, to be honest, so that's the only reason. It's not something that I've ever been super successful with. I'm thinking for next year, I'm going to do the one like I've done this year, the Road to Glory, where I just don't spend any money on it, essentially, like just a classic Road to Glory. I was thinking of doing like a City-themed one where I just use Man City players all the way through, so I could only use players that have played for Man City in the past. But I just felt, in my mind, I felt like that's complicating in it, for making it more complicated for no reason, essentially. So I'll probably, I know I'm not playing Ultimate Team now, but I've really, thoroughly enjoyed the original Road to Glory this year, recording it and putting it together. I feel like I've accomplished a lot with it, and I've enjoyed that, putting a team together that we've managed to do with spending no money. It feels good. It feels good to get a good team and do well without having spending any money. It feels just like you've accomplished something, because obviously most people, like myself, spend money on the game. So, yeah. Oh, he said he wanted to play football and said he could start. I thought he said thanks, boss. I thought it was one way he was saying thank you for playing me. I'll bring him off the bench anyway, if that was the case. That usually does enough to keep them happy, bringing him off the bench a little bit. I'm actually upset about Iheanacho. Yeah, it's the price you're paying it, man. Like, we bought in Gabriel Jesus, he's just been pushed to one side. I will say that although Iheanacho has got a lot of potential and a lot of talent, whenever he's started matches for us, he's not looked as good as when he's come off the bench. So that kind of says to me, like, when you look at what Jesus has done when he's started games, he's been fantastic. To me, Iheanacho has been more fantastic as an impact player So maybe he will be able to get to the point where he's good enough to start. But if he wants to play football, then that's fair enough, innit? You know, you can't grumble at him for that. I think I mentioned it in previous streams. If we do sell him, I hope we put a buyback clause in his contract. But whether that... Oh, you filthy bastard. But whether that'll happen, I don't know. D-Zone, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining the stream. We'll finally bring someone through the youth system. We you know, the youth system thing. This is another point I was making before about Kyle Walker, and I think it even more now. Why not bring, like, give Angelino or Maffeo a chance rather than spending £50 million on Kyle Walker? It boggles my mind. It really does. I mean, no disrespect to like right backs and left backs, but there's not many out there that are world class anyway, are there? You've got like Marcelo, potentially Alaba, some people might say. Dani Alves maybe a couple of years ago. Aside from that, Philippe Lahm as well a couple of years ago. There's not really any world class wing backs, full backs, so I don't think we'd have been much worse off for using like a Maffeo, really. What saying that, maybe we would have been. What do I know? I'm not a manager, am I? So you know what? Who knows? But it's a penalty. Yes, get in. Yeah, I'd rather have Maffeo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give him a chance. And I think what you might see is, because obviously we've got rid of Zabaleta, we've got rid of Sanya, we've got rid of Clichy. You might see us bring in Mendy and Kyle Walker. We'll already have Kolarov. You might see Maffeo or Angelino. I think Angelino's been loaned out actually, but you might see one of them potentially coming as like the rotation option. So you might actually still see a bit of them. But yeah. Do you know Coutinho has left Liverpool? Because he weren't in the setup yesterday. Wow. I know he was linked to PSG for like 70 odd million or something daft like that, but I don't think anything's come of it. I don't think he's going anywhere. It's not been a main rumour, not that I've been paying much attention to that, to be honest. The transfer market's been quite a dull one for City fans, hasn't it, really? We saw Bernardo Silva and Edison very early on. And then after that, there just seemed to be lots of rumours. And not a lot of anything happening until today with Kyle Walker, to be honest. Obviously, there was the whole Sanchez thing, but that's just gone nowhere, has it? So, you know. Get rid of that. Well played. Kalidou Koulibaly. Clichy's in Turkey now. Oh, crap. Was looking at the chat. Was looking at the chat. Oh, thank God. Yeah, well, I don't know what team he's gone to, but I do know he's in Turkey. Yeah, Caballero as well, yeah. Kolasinac, yeah, I like him on FIFA, actually. I do like him on FIFA. And he was a free as well, so it's another one where you think, well, why didn't we? And I don't think he's old either, is he? He was on a free, and I don't think he's... Oh, crap. Oh, that was a strange decision to pass that by him, but we've got away with it. Oh, it's just not a free kick, is it? And they've got Payet. We're going to be in trouble here. I'll bet he scores this. He's going to bend this in, isn't he? He's getting the man on the line. Oh, my God. No! What a save, Edison! Thank God for that. Whew. We can breathe a sigh of relief. Bernardo out of nowhere, yeah. We have bid for Sanchez. I don't think we have bid for Sanchez. If we have, it'll be the 70 million that Arsenal want. It won't be 99 million, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll bring on Iheanacho just to make sure he's happy. Where do you think City will be at the end of the season? Premier League, hopefully first. I've got faith. I believe it. I certainly think we showed enough potential last year, the way we played, that we can win the league. I think the main issue is defence, and that's something that we are sorting out. So hopefully, I mean, when you look at the amount of points that we dropped because of Bravo, if you take them out of the equation, that would have put us comfortably in third place. Obviously, not as tight as it was. And then I think if you look at the defence, it looked a bit lacking it last season, particularly Clichy. If we address that problem, again, that could be. Bale, we're going to finesse this. Oh, Gareth Bale. He hasn't been doing it up to now, but that is a fantastic goal. But yeah, when you take Clichy out on and replace him, that makes us a much stronger team. How you doing, Thomas Hendricks? How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? What's up, Thomas? 4-4-5-6. Do you think Ryan Bertrand will join? Possibly. Possibly. But if Ryan Bertrand does join, that does mean that we probably won't see the youth players coming in. So you'll obviously have Kolarov, Bertrand, Mendy, who can play left back and right back, I believe, and Kyle Walker. So that probably will definitely mean that you won't see Maffeo or Angelino, of course. Bertrand, to be honest, I think when you look at him being touted at like 20 to 25 million, I actually think it's quite reasonable because he's English, obviously. So that one, I wouldn't mind so much, but like I've already said, Kyle Walker for 50 million. I think Spurs have done quite well. I think Spurs have done very well there. Very, very well. Oh, it's a beautiful run, Alexis. Come on. Can we spin inside? We can spin inside that. Oh my lord, what a tackle. Andre Ayew coming up with a big tackle. That's nice. Play him in behind. Come on, Kalichi. Get in the box, son. We've got Sterling here who wants to pull it back. Oh, he's not going to be there, but we have got... Oh, should have been in there, really. That was a poor pass from Sterling. Now be Koita. Bale. Here is Raheem Sterling. Alexis, come on. Ah, oh, damn it, that was a poor miss. I'll bet you all my money week. Bet what? Zabalek just gone to West Ham. Yeah, he has indeed. Have you got any foot cards? I got Butland. I've done none of it. I was saying earlier on in the stream, I've not played Ultimate Team for about 2 weeks. This is the first time I've even played FIFA in about a fortnight. I've been playing a lot of Football Manager, and I've got the. I've actually been playing a Mafia 3, which I started ages ago, but I never finished, and I really like that game, so I'm trying to finish that as well. But I just fancied a bit of career mode, and I do enjoy doing the streams, and I do enjoy career mode. So yeah, it's just Ultimate Team I'm a bit dried up with, to be honest. It started a few weeks back when I just had enough of Weekend League. I was just a bit fed up of that. Oh, I could have gone for the wrong goal there. But I still enjoy career. I'm really looking forward to career mode in FIFA 18, to be honest. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Hopefully they can improve it. I've enjoyed it this year, but as always with career mode, they could do so much more. So hopefully next year they can make some big steps. Fingers crossed. Bale. Kalichi, go on, get that. Go on, Kalichi. Ah. Kalichi playing against West Ham as well, one of the teams that are linked with him, aren't they? But I think it's going to be Leicester, if anything, isn't it? Joe Hart also linked with West Ham quite strongly at the minute. I can see him there, actually. I wouldn't mind him going to West Ham. There was a week or two rumour that the United were linked with him, which I don't know what there would be in the first place, but I'm quite relieved that that's not the case. I hoped he wouldn't go there anyway, with his City roots, but, you know, you never know, do you, with football. Iheanacho, come on. Oh, it's a good block. It's a good block. If I'm being honest, I only see Spurs giving youth players a chance in top 6. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But then again, what youth players... You say this. What youth players have Spurs given a chance to do last season? There's Harry Kane, who came through last year or the year before, obviously, who's doing very well. Dele Alli is not a youth player. They bought him in from NK Dons. He's a young player, but he's not someone that bought through their system. Who else is there? I don't really know. There is that... Oh, God, what's his name? The midfielder? Harry Winks. I think Harry Winks has played a little bit. I think he's a youth player for them, but there's still not many. Nobody does. Hardly anybody uses youth players in the top 6. It's crazy. But I can understand why, because with the Premier League, there's so much money in it. There's so much on the line all the time in every single game that you play. And also, when you look at the risk-reward system, if you have a bad season, it can cost you a lot of money. And... for a youth player to be getting into the... let's take City, for example. If a player's going to come through the Man City Youth Academy and walk into our starting 11, he has got to be a flipping good player. Because whoever he's taking out, with the exception of the wing-backs, I would say, which is why I was saying about Maffeo and Angelino. Come on, let's put this in, put this in, put this in, put this in! Oh, Koita. What an ace. Yeah, Winks, yeah. But with the exception of the wing-backs, for any player that's going to come into the youth team, they're going to have to replace an exceptional player, aren't they? I mean, if you bring in a striker, you're taking out Aguero or Jesus. If you're bringing in a centre-back, you're taking out someone like Company, John Stones. I'm not saying John Stones is exceptional, but he's already young as well. It's bringing in a midfielder, you're taking out De Bruyne, you're taking out Sane, you're taking out, you know, Yaya Toure, who, although he's old, is still a class act. Come on, put that in. Bloody hell, has that not gone in? So, it's got to be some player to be getting into the team, hasn't it? Oh, no, I don't think Onomar plays a lot, does he? I know Harry Winks comes off the bench quite often, but I don't think Onomar plays a lot. 1 or 2 is very good, to be fair. 1 or 2 is very good. If you're getting 2 youth players in your first 11, and you're finishing like where Spurs did last season, that is still very good. But like I say, it's risk reward in it. It's risk reward. Like people like I know in our academy you got the likes of Brahim Diaz, who's got a lot of potential. But for Brahim Diaz, let's put this in, please. Oh damn it, we played a lot better in this game. If Brahim Diaz is going to come into our team, is basically, because the way he plays, and Garcia's a better example, because Garcia's actually played a little bit last season in the Cups and stuff like that. If Garcia's going to cement a place in our first team, he's basically going to have to replace Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, or Yaya Toure. That is, like, crazy. It's crazy. It's much easier to do it if you're like a lower down team, because, like, for example, before we got taken over, before we got in all these like world class and very, very good players, not necessarily world class, but very, very good players, you could quite easily. Where am I going here, guys? Thank you. You could quite easily just say like, bring in a player because you're only dropping out someone like Stephen Ireland, who was like one of our better players at the time, or you know what I mean. You're not having to drop a De Bruyne, are you? But Bale's in here. Gareth Bale. I've run this a bit wide actually. Going to stick on his right. Oh, he's got on his left and he slots it in. Bale's had a lot better episode already so far than he has been lately. How you doing, Lou, mate? Welcome to the stream. Sancho, he's another one. Sancho's a very good, highly touted player. Patrick Roberts is another one. Yeah, did really, really well at Celtic, obviously. I mean, Sane, I can't see Sane being dropped just because he looks like he could be world class. But Sterling, definitely. I think when we were linked really strongly with Sanchez, I thought if he comes in, Sterling's probably going to be the one that drops. But Sterling does have he's really good on his day. Raheem Sterling is, and obviously still young, still got a lot of potential. And let's not forget, we paid a lot of money for him, so you don't want to see us pay all that money for someone and then just being fobbed off. Bale's in again. Oh, Bale should have had a hat trick, really. Bale should have had a hat trick. And there it is, 4-1 win, comfortable this time out, which is awesome. On paper, do you think Man City's team is the best in the Premier League? Probably. On paper, yeah, I think you do. I think if you look pound for pound, position for position, I think we're certainly not for... I mean, who's better? Who could you say is better? I mean, I think United have got some of the best players in the league, but then I also think they've got people like Michael Carrick that starts a lot, and I don't think Michael Carrick's up to the same level as someone like Yaya Toure or De Bruyne or someone like that. I think if you look at Chelsea, they've obviously won the league. But even Chelsea on paper, the likes of Victor Moses, who starts a lot for them, obviously. You know, I don't know. Definitely up there. Yeah, Diego Costa going to Atletico Madrid is actually a very interesting one because they can't play until January, can they? I'm very, very surprised about that. I don't know why he wouldn't stay and then just go in January because they've got that transfer ban, haven't they? Does anyone else play fantasy football? I do sometimes, but it's that kind of thing that I do it at the start of the year, then I always just forget about it. Usually because I'm not doing very well. Trying to get to 100 subs. Any tips? Be consistent. Do what you enjoy. That's what I always say. I mean, it's always good if you can do something that separates you from the crowd. But, you know, I say that. In Cream, I don't think I do. I just do what I enjoy, basically. I think the thing that separates me, well, not personally, was this player reviews. I think a lot of people came to the channel for the player reviews and what I was doing with those, which is a bit different to what anyone else does. But as far as the channel goes, I just do what you enjoy. If you can upload daily, that always helps. You know, and streaming, right now, streaming does seem to be becoming a big part of YouTube as well, which is a bit more difficult to set up, but it is definitely becoming a lot more. I mean, when you look a year or so ago, Twitch was obviously the main streaming platform, and it's always been big, but on YouTube now, I've seen people who've had, like, streams that have blown them up and out of nowhere. How do you get your face cam on? It's sick. I've just got a Logitech camera, and then I've got a green screen behind me, and then that's it. That's it, really. It's not too complicated. I mean, when it comes to technology, I'm really into technology, but at the same time, I'm an absolute... Some of it is so difficult to set up. If you've got any issues with setting up stuff, go on YouTube, type in the name of your product, set up, and there's always a video telling you how to do it. Trying to get to 50, I'm at 35. People come and subbing. Yeah, it's part of YouTube, dudes, and it really is. I mean, since FIFA 17 started to die down, I lose subs all the time. I'll go up and down and up and down and up and down, whereas like a few months ago, I was gaining like sometimes 500 a month, and now it's gone down to like 100 a month just because FIFA's that time of year. FIFA, it's a rough time anyway. You'll find if you guys, I assume you're uploading FIFA, it'll pick up a lot when it comes around to FIFA 18. It'll pick up a lot then. I thought I have got to show you guys as well. That's good, back from injury. Last stream out, I was talking a little bit about some of the programs and stuff I've got, and just City things in general that I was going to show you, but I couldn't get them to hand, and I did get them, and I have got a few things to show you. So what I'm going to do is, we've got Arsenal in the Premier League. I'm going to grab some of these programs and things, and hopefully you'll find this very, very interesting, because it is interesting. You will find this interesting, so bear with me a second. So I've basically got just a ton of programs here that I figured were like, so some of them are interesting from my personal point of view, and then some of them are just interesting because they're like big games that we've had. Now, the main one to show you, lads, you guys know that I've been to a lot of City games. I've had a season ticket in the past to go to a lot of matches. This program is actually from the QPR game when we won the league with the last minute Aguero goal, and you might be able to tell in the middle, it's actually been signed by Samir Nasri and Yaya Toure. It's one of my prized possessions. I met them both at a City signing. I think I spoke about this before, but that is like probably one of the coolest items I own. That a program from that day, from being there, and for that to be signed as well, is absolutely insane. I'll just go through a couple of these quickly, and then we'll get into the next game. The next one, I haven't played Real Madrid in the Champions League. That was obviously a massive, massive game. That was only a couple of... Was that last year? What's the date on this? That doesn't seem that long ago. Oh my God, 2012. That must have been when we very, very first got in the Champions League, which was also a massive moment, seeing like Real Madrid at the City Stadium with being in the Champions League. And I also dug out, I'll show you two more very, very quickly. I've got... Oh, where is it? We've got Man City versus Man United in the FA Cup semi-final, where Yaya Toure won us the game with that incredible, incredible goal. And then the other one I'll show you is one of the first programmes showing how long I've been following them from way back in the day. Man City versus Huddersfield Town, and it's actually signed as well. I met one of the players in the stands. I think it was Richard Jobson signed it, someone like that, a long, long time ago. So some pretty cool things there. I've got a few more. If you want to see some more of them, I'll pick them up again later in the stream. But yeah, just some cool programs there. I've got like hundreds of them, but they're some of the really cool ones. But yeah, that QPR one, like I said, that's awesome to have been able to get it signed as well. What will City's midfield be this season? It depends on the formation that we play, whether we'll play three at the back. Some people have spoke about that. Who knows? You're obviously going to see De Bruyne in there. I think you're still going to see Yaya in there as sort of the midfield. Fernandinho as well, I think, is always going to be guaranteed a place in there. We've just got so many amazing midfielders. Gundogan when he's fit. It wouldn't surprise me if we did play like three central midfielders, maybe like Yaya Toure, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, and then you might see like Silvers and... the honest answer is I don't know. I really don't know. How do you record gameplay on your Xbox and then upload it to YouTube? I have a YouTube channel. I record it on an Elgato, which is, I think is probably the most common thing that people use for recording stuff. That just does all consoles. It can do PC as well. Does it do PC as well? I might be lying. It might not do PC. But I record that. I then edit it in Camtasia on my Mac, and then I just upload it from there. Yeah. I have lots of signings from Blackburn Rovers players. Yeah, I've actually got, you can't see it, I've got it behind the camera. I've got a really odd Man City shirt that's signed by the whole team as well that I had for a Christmas present when I was younger, which was awesome. Yeah, it was an incredible game, James. Incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Will you buy Walker? Probably not, because I've got Bellerin, to be honest. Pepsi's will be playing 4-4-1-1. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Maybe then you'll see sort of maybe Yaya Toure and Fernandinho or Gundogan potentially. It wouldn't surprise me if when Gundogan's fit, he sort of came in as a replacement for Yaya. You might see him a bit more, because I do think Gundogan, like I've already mentioned, is a player that's got a hell of a lot of talent, and I think he could fit that kind of position, even though he's perhaps not quite as physical. Him and Fernandinho in there, then I think you're probably going to see De Bruyne as like a centre forward maybe, or You might see Aguero up top with Jesus as a centre forward, or you could see Jesus up top with Aguero as a centre forward. We've got a very fluid team. We've got players that can play all over the place, so it's really, really cool. And I think the nice thing with a 4-4-1-1 is when you want to get attacking, you can easily push the wingers forward. So if we want to go more attacking, we could push Sane and Sterling forward, assuming it's those two. And you're almost then acting in like a 4-3-3 as well, which is quite cool. Let's have a look at Arsenal's team. I think we've already played Arsenal once this season, but I'll have a quick look again. One of the players called Liam Feeney came to Moscow. Oh, I've heard of Liam Feeney. What team's that, Deezen? What team's that? Liam Feeney. So they've got Cazorla, Giroud, they've still got Ox, they've got El Neni, Coquelin, Walcott, Gibbs, Mustafi, Toprak, the bought obviously Debussy and Czech, so pretty much the same Arsenal 11 really. Feeney, that does ring a bell. It's not Man City, is it? Have Man City had a player called Feeney? I think that might be a different Feeney, to be honest, but I think that was Wayne Feeney, maybe? And I'm talking that again, that's a long time ago. That's making me sound old, but Sterling here. Come on, this is quite a big game. I'm chatting right here. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to dodge that top right tackle and maybe get a penalty then. Hi, Nidge. I'm here with Chicken Wrap at my house. How you doing, guys? Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Oh, we'll crack that with Naby Keita. Oh, we'll crack that with Naby Keita. This guy. He has scored some goals for us this season. Naby Keita. What an effort. What an effort. Where do you live? I live in the Midlands, mate. Not going to say the exact town, but, you know, Midlands. About 45 minutes from Birmingham. Blackburn Rovers. He's good on FIFA. He's got like 86 pace. Nice. Barcelona just announced a Portugal defender from Benfica. Semedo? I don't know. Is it Semedo? Is he from Benfica? What a strike that was, Naby Keita. I actually think we played Arsenal in the Community Shield, and I want to say Naby Keita scored against them then as well, but I can't remember. It's all going rather well in the league, isn't it? I can't believe we lost that game against Club Brugge, but in the league, just dispatched of West Ham, we're still undefeated. 1-0 up against Arsenal here, at the Emirates as well, nonetheless. I live in Portsmouth. I've never been to Portsmouth, but I would quite like to go. It's by the sea, isn't it, obviously, and I quite like being by the sea, by the beach and everything. No way, they've actually signed Nelson Semedo in real life. Barcelona is a player that had a very good season for Benfica. He's got that crazy card in Ultimate Team, hasn't he? That was like extinct for a while. Oh, De Bruyne, the disrespect, but it didn't come off, did it? It didn't quite come off. So you guys, I was talking about as well the new City Talk that I'll be doing tomorrow, like the Rivals one. For people that have joined in the stream since I was talking about it, basically City Talk's something I've done for quite a while now, just talking about Man City stuff in like a mini podcast form. But I'm going to be doing some special ones in the pre-season where I'm going to have a guest on each one, and it's going to be from a rival team, and we're just going to talk about the two teams, how they're feeling about the new season, last season, all that kind of stuff. The first one I'm going to be, hopefully, should be, touch wood, recording tomorrow. I need to defend here, thank God for that. Should be recording tomorrow with a Spurs YouTuber, who I'm sure you'll all know very, very well. What questions would you like me to ask that are City Spurs related? Obviously, it's ended up, if it does happen tomorrow, which it should be, quite well timed because of the fact that we're signing Kyle Walker, so there's that to talk about, obviously, as well. If you've got any questions you'd like me to ask, or anything you want to be covered specifically in the video, City or Premier League related. It's so nice you can go to the changing rooms and meet the players. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Not paying attention. I just bang one again. Oh my God, I thought it was going in again. I feel like De Bruyne is super underrated in FIFA 18 though. Thoughts? Well, we've not had FIFA 18 yet, so you can't really say, but I don't think he will be. I'd like him to get his 5-star weak foot. Oh, we've announced Garcia, by the way. Is he the Brazilian one that we've been linked with? I know we've been linked with some Brazilian kid who's going straight back out on loan, but he's apparently got a lot of potential. Is that the Garcia? Is it a guy called Max? It may well be, James. It may well be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And there's a question as well. If you could, realistically, for like the other City rivals, are there any YouTubers you had in mind that I could work with? So I'm talking like, you know, like Arsenal, Chelsea, United, maybe Liverpool as well. Like, so any YouTubers in particular that you think we could get on for the City Talk ones? Because Tottenham is the only one I've sorted. I'm probably going to try and do one a week. But it just depends how easy it is to organise with people. You just got caned. That is quite an incredible video, isn't it, that? You just got caned. You just got caned. And it just like the wobbly arms. You've got the arms wobbling around. Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. What was a wobbly arm in when El Neni was in the box? Somebody tell me. Sims you. What does that mean? I'm confused. Evan. Evan? I assume is it Evan or Evan? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, sorry. Ah, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, Raheem rises to the challenge like a champion. You know what the problem is in this game? It's the fact that I spoke about how well we're doing and that we're undefeated in the league and everything, so now Arsenal are bound to go and bloody beat us, aren't they?
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. A disappointing cross this time, I think.
Sterling, come on, son. Who's he up against here? It's only it's Debussy. Debussy's not keeping up with Raheem Sterling. Not a chance. Sweat it. Oh, back stick. Wow, that was wild. Jin just fell live. You're not pronouncing it wrong. Okay, that's alright then. I am back. How you doing, Albino? Decent, yeah, mate. I mean, as long as you've got a webcam and everything that works fine, I don't mind. Liverpool will probably be the last one that I do, to be honest. Because, I mean, I don't want to be offensive here, but I don't know if they're really like a title rival. That's controversial, I know. Very, very controversial. But yeah, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. Sterling. Spinning. Sterling. Drill it near post. Could have been. Could have been. Whip it in, Gareth. Go on. Get your noggin on that. Damn it. That song's in my head now. That just got caned. You just got caned. Caned. Oh dear. Classic YouTube video. Classic. Go on, make that run off, senior. Oh. God damn it, Cazorla. No, this is looking a bit dangerous. 45th minute. Can't touch them right now. Can we have the whistle, please, ref? Please? Please? No, this is looking so dodgy. I hate the shielding thing that they do. I hate it so much. Oh, we've defended that well, though. We've defended that well. Get rid. Half time. Half time. Thank God for that. I can't. If you've not got a face cam, D-Zone, I won't be able to do it because it's going to be like one of the things where you have like half on one, half on the other. So it will have to be with people that have got face cam. Why don't you try collaborating? I do collaborate with other YouTubers, just don't do it all the time. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like I say, I've got this one with Max tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be recorded. hopefully I'll be able to get that uploaded for the weekend. But I do collaborate with other YouTubers. I think from the outside looking in, doing collaborations looks quite simple, but it's so difficult to get someone else that does YouTube in the same room as you, or recording at the same time, because everyone, and I'm as bad for it as other people as well. You have your, oh shit. Well played, Edison. Everyone has their own schedule, and everyone has their own thing that they do, and work. A lot of people work as well, like myself, so it's difficult to find the time. It's difficult to find a time when you're free and another person's free that also wants to do the video as well. So it's not easy. It's not easy to organise. I think people like, when you're like, I mean, obviously I don't do YouTube for a living. I'm not like a massive YouTuber. I think people like when you got AJ3, when if you look, oh, bloody hell, I kept that in. He does it with like a lot of the same people over and over again, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good thing, because it's people that he's got good banter with. And it's people that obviously he knows very well, and they can work their schedules around with each other. I mean, at one point, they're all living in the same flipping house. So, from that point of view, it's a lot better from that way. But for people like myself, you know, you're trying to link up with people that sometimes aren't even in the same country as you. Like, some of you guys may be familiar with Sparring DK. I've done work with him before, and he's Australian. So when we've like spoken and sorted stuff out, it's not easy. It really is not easy. I will catch up with the chat. I can see at the corner of my eye there's some messages coming through. You just got caned. That really is in my head now. Oh, god damn it. Edison's doing alright, you know, in this game. I'm also really hot. I don't know, I've got this hoodie on. I always make this mistake whenever I stream, because the lights are all on and the computer's on, the Xbox is on, the MacBook's on. It's just gets so bloody hot. Kuniguera. Oh, that is the step over to Leeds. That was magnificent. I'm going to try and get... Oh, it's pants. It is pants. Let's just pause this. I've missed a load of messages here. Why don't you try collaborating on message? That I don't have face cam on message that. Ninja, if I ever see it at the Etihad, is it alright if I say, yeah, of course it is. I always say, yeah. Probably won't happen as I'm other side of the stadium. Yeah, if you ever want to come round to me, I won't be there every single week. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know when I'm there. I'm at 142 is the section I'm in, and I'm quite near the top of it as well. So yeah, I mean, if you're nearby, just tweet me, and I'll come round to you as long as I get the message and everything. I've got no problem with that at all. I do have a GoPro, so I might be able to do it. Yeah, we could, like I say, when it comes round to it, Dizan, we can talk about it. Because like I say, Liverpool will be the last one. Do you have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend. I'm living that single life right now, as you can probably tell, because I'm streaming FIFA 17 on a Friday night. So, I know it's Thursday night, isn't it? So that's a lie. But no, I don't right now. Are you talking to Nidge? What? Oh, right, yeah. Hello, Nidge. I have a race tomorrow in school and I have to win it. Can you tell me what to do to run faster in my race? I am the worst person in the world to ask about that, because I'm slow as balls. If you've ever seen, I actually did, to celebrate, I can't remember what milestone it was. I hit a certain subscriber milestone and I did like a little mess around play review on myself. And my pace is abysmal. Move your legs quicker. Honestly. I'm so slow. I mean, I know... Oh, God, I'm not taking this seriously enough. We're going to be punished. Edison's having a great game. Edison is... God, I tell you, he's not having a great game, me. Yeah, I'm super slow. Oh, God, there's a lot of messages here. Do you like Joyce or Sioj? Sioj doesn't ring a bell to me. I know Joyce is a subscriber that I spoke to a bit, yeah? Say hello to Trinces. Again, there's not enough vowels in that name to even make sense to me. I'm in Colin Bell. Yeah, I remember you saying before, James, you literally are bang opposite me. You are the Colin Bell end's opposite me. Colin Bell end. Wow. Colin Bell stand. It's not that easy, lol. I wish it was. If you had to guess how many people from different countries watching this stream, I don't know how many. Can somebody tell me how many people are watching the stream, like, anywhere? Because I honestly don't know. I can't see on my screen. Cause what I do is I've got OBS open on my on my main PC, and then I just blow the chat up large on my laptop so I can just read that at the same time. So I don't actually have like the analytics of the stream on, so I don't know how many, but usually there's a few because I know there's people from Ireland. I'd say maybe three or four possibly. I know that there's quite a spread on the channel of different nations. Primarily it's UK obviously, but I know there are some people. There was a guy that said he was, where was he from? I can't remember, but he was going to Dubai. I think he's in Dubai at the moment. He was in the stream last time. Oh god, we're in trouble. Edison is having the game of his flipping life. Let's make a change. I'm watching MasterChef USA while I'm watching this stream, mate. I can't watch stuff like that. It just makes me hungry. Just makes me hungry. Somebody's one of them Belay for Sterling. Let's win this game. Sane, we've not used Sane for a little bit, and Sane was doing really well before, so we should play Sane. The last sub. Do we go Mbappe? Or Iheanacho? We've got to go Iheanacho. Oh. Yeah, we go Iheanacho. I'm from Jamaica, no way. Are you in Jamaica right now? So when I kill Dani Alves right now. How do you put a face cam on because I have two cameras like I said? Is it like a webcam or is it like a camera on its own? Like I use two different ones. Like I've got the webcam that I'm using right now, which is a Logitech, and then if I'm doing a video where I'm not streaming, I use like a proper camera. It's a Canon one. I'm from Mumbai, India, if you were wondering. Yeah, that's what I mean. We do have got a spread, yeah. South Africa, Durban. My God, we have got a spread, haven't we? Born in Jamaica, live in Jamaica, born in Jamaica. I don't know Jamaica well at all. I know. Okay, I don't want to sound like an idiot because my geography is terrible, but I was going to say Cape Town. Is that Jamaica? Or is that not Jamaica? I'm pretty confident that is Jamaica, but I could be so wrong. Kingston as well. Is Kingston Jamaica? Maybe my geography is not so bad. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. I'm not going to look at the run up top. No, Dembele, you've just come on. You've got to be... Oh, Sane. Oh, twice in a matter of seconds there we could have been in on goal. That was poor. It is baffling to me. Like, that I'm sitting here in the Midlands, in England, and like you guys are like across the world watching this. It's insane to me that like I don't know. It's mental. Like I remember seeing this is going back months. Somebody shared on Twitter like saying like just watching your new video now, and it was like on the main television in the front room, and I was like, that's weird. It's weird to see myself like on the main TV. Chance. Oh, come on, we should be winning this now. We've had some great chances. But yeah, it is quite strange. I will be going. I mean, some of you guys have just said a lot from across the world. So, pen! Yes! I was going to say for a second, I didn't think that had been given then. So I've never used a GoPro, so I don't know. I imagine a GoPro is similar to like the camera that the other camera that I use where... Why is Toprak blonde, by the way? That can't be the same Toprak, can it? Is it? Toprak's not blonde, is it? Let's put this in. I'll get to the GoPro in a second. Get in, De Bruyne. So I imagine a GoPro is like my other camera where you record it. So you'd obviously like put it on a stand, or like when I first started, I had it on like a bunch of books to get it to face level. Then once you finish recording it, you just plug it into your laptop or computer, and then you just obviously put the face cam on afterwards. But like when you're doing a stream, you can't do that. You have to use a webcam. But for video purposes, you can do it that way. Let's just have a quick chat up in the catch. I'm from Manchester. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you think we need a centre-back niche? Yes, I do. I think we need another one, definitely. I really do. Because right now we've got John Stones, Otamendi, Company. That's it, isn't it? Unless you include the younger players like Adrabayo. Dine's just come back off loan, obviously. And I think with Company's injury proneness, that it is vital to get another centre-back. Because then if we end up with him being injured again, I think you're going to see obviously Otamendi and Stones, and I think that's not the greatest partnership, and it's just going to be a repeat of this year potentially. So yes, I do think we need another centre-back. I do think we need another quality centre-back, to be honest. I would, like I said, I would have loved us to get Pepe. Maybe someone like Aymeric Laporte could come in. I don't know. There's loads of players I wouldn't mind bringing in, but Iheanacho right now is burning past this Arsenal defence. He's trying to shield and spin. Look at the options. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a great ball. I really did. 85th minute, only 5 to go now. I'll catch up on the chat at the end of this one. Just a few minutes left to go here. Hopefully we can hold on to this and keep up our 100% record. You've got to match the run there, Son. You've got to match the run there, Son. No! Oh, thank God for that. Do you prefer football or basketball in real life? Football. I don't mind basketball, but I don't watch it, whereas football's like my life, basically. I love football. Absolutely love football. Edison is sick on the game. Yeah, Edison, he's one of those. I think he's got really good reactions, hasn't he? He's got sick reactions and stuff like that. So he went in one-on-ones. He's just like a spring chicken across the goal. He's awesome. He's had a really good match in this one, actually. I think when you look at the stats at the end, although we're 2-1 up, Arsenal probably had a lot more shots and in good positions. And this isn't over yet. God damn it, it's not because they've got a corner. Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. Yeah, I thought it was. I'm not getting mad. Cape Town is South Africa. God damn it. I was thinking it was Africa. My geography is something I hated at school, man. I'm terrible at geography. Is that going to be full time? Oh my God, we could get another goal here. Come on, look at the pace. Look at the pace. Come on. Damn it. That's full time anyway. 2-1 win. Great result. Great result. Kingston is the capital of Jamaica here. Kingston Town. Yep. Do. Is Denae good though? That's the question. Inigo Martinez, he'd be an interesting one. Someone that I don't ever use on FIFA just because he's not tall enough, but he's meant to be alright in real life. It's okay, Deezan. If you've ever got any questions, always let me know. I'll always get back to you.
Arsenal 1, Manchester City 2, Bournemouth 1.
I think City should go for someone like Hummels, or if possible, I mean, see, I'd love that, but it's just never going to happen, is it? Never in a million years. Ideally, I mean, if someone was to say to me, right, what centre-back do you want that is, you know, sort of realistic? I'd love Toby Alderweireld. I think he'd fit in our system really well because he's great on the ball as well, but so I think we've taken enough players off Spurs as it is. I could have got Monaco next after I defeat to Club Brugge. That's a bit of a pressure game, isn't it? Edison is the new Manuel Neuer. I hope so. Will Pep get another season? Depends if he does well, doesn't it? I think he will. I think he will. This is the first season you can really massively judge him on, though, I think, because he's taken time to obviously sort the team out, get rid of a bit of the deadwood, get used to the way he likes to play. Because you can't forget, like, I sometimes feel a bit sorry. I'm just going to have a look at our group in the Champions League. I sometimes feel a bit sorry for... oh, so we had played 2. That's okay. It wasn't our first game. We won our first one. Yeah, I sometimes feel a bit sorry for players like Otamendi. Because I think if Otamendi was in a close group... My God, everyone on 3 points. That's crazy. If Otamendi was just playing like a no-nonsense brand of football where when he won the ball, he just had to smack it out, I think he'd probably do quite well. I think he'd be good. But because in our system he's forced to be a bit more ball playing, it doesn't suit him, does it? So I think it's a bit harsh. Go for Kimmich. Right, as a centre-back. I know he got an inform there at centre-back recently. Kimmich. So I know he's one for the future. Definitely he's one that can... one of world's best, in it, without doubt. Monaco. Please sell Coutinho. The number 10 in England. We've got so many people in that position already. I don't think we'll be getting Coutinho. I mean, we've got an insane attack line. I'm going to give Sane a start. Over Sterling for a change. I'm going to kick the team Do you want to kick the team the same? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try Naby Keita in a wide position. Just for a change. I'm going to try Gundogan in centre mid. I don't think he can particularly play there. But You know what? To hell with it. I don't care if it says he can't play there. I wish on FIFA you could retrain people's positions in career mode. It'd be cool, that would. Also, Pep is interested in the goalkeeper Pepe Reina from Napoli. He's been released, hasn't he? Hasn't Pepe Reina been released? Yeah, it could be. I mean, he's alright, isn't he? He'd be alright for a backup, I suppose. Who is your favourite player for Man City? Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, do you think we'll get Mendes and Walker? Mendy, sorry. I think we're definitely going to be in. We'll try to. Whether we will or not, down to Monaco, obviously. Let's see if Monaco signed anyone. I think definitely because but we've sold a lot of wing backs. Well, we've got rid of a lot of wing backs, so we need them essentially. They're playing the Raggy. They haven't got Mendy. No way. I wonder where he's gone. They've still got Sidibe. They've still got Subasic. They've still got Glick. Jemison is already their player. Raggy's already their player. Moutinho and Fabinho already their players. Bernardo Silva is now our player, playing against us, of course. Raul Garcia plays at Atletico Madrid. I want to say in real life, or maybe somewhere in Spain. It might not be Atletico Madrid. And then Falcao and Jermaine up front. So not a massively different team. This team is crazy good, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Aren't you going to sign Gabriel Jesus? He's not in the game, unfortunately. We started this career mode at the very start of FIFA, and I don't think he's in the database, which sucks. I would get him in, but we can't. It's impossible. Somebody messaged me the other day, actually, with a similar thing, because on the career mode in the first season, we've sold him since, but we signed Carlos Tevez, and now we're asking why they couldn't find him, and it's because he moved to China in real life, so he got taken off career mode, didn't he? One signing each. Who would you want? Oh, we can only have one. Oh, okay, I've got a question for your question, James. Is it a realistic transfer, or is it if you could have anyone in the world? I'm back. How you doing, F2G? How are you doing? Try Navigator in his wide position in this game, just for a change. See if he can do well. He has been doing so well for us since we bought him in. He's probably been our best signing when it comes to like goals and stuff like that. His return from midfield has been insane. Scored some really important goals as well. Of course, if you didn't see it, at the start of the stream, our first game was against Club Brugge in the Champions League, and we actually lost 3-1. So this group is very tight, and this is quite an important game. But we are, aside from that result, in very, very good form. It's the only game we've lost all season. We've won every other single game. Let's have a look at the chat for a second. Pepe Reina was sick at Liverpool. He was. He's a bit older now, isn't he? Obviously, so it's not quite at that standard. But, yeah. I have De Bruyne's football kit. Yeah, and me. I've got De Bruyne on the back of my City shirt. What about you buying Messi or Griezmann? Are you talking about on FIFA or in real life? Killer, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. I will say as well at this point, anyone that's new to the channel, feel free to press that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Purchase someone on getting bored. It's not the transfer window, so we can't, unfortunately. This is what career mode's all about. You've got to grind it through. Got to grind it through. Oh, back in a second, guys. Just going to get a drink, and my cat is meowing ferociously. Just going to make sure she's all right. So, the cat was meowing because it's playing with a flipping stick with a piece of string on the end. That's what was going on there. R.I.P. Nidge. Yep. The stream is still live, isn't it, when you say R.I.P. Nidge? Do you just mean because I went downstairs? What other fullbacks do you think we could sign other than Bertrand, Walker and Mendy? I think when you're talking best in the world, you're looking at Marcelo, Alaba, people like that, but I don't think they're realistic, so I don't think there's really many more options, to be honest. Bellerin is a potential one. Whether Arsenal would want to sell him, I doubt it. Obviously, Bellerin's someone that I think, although he's had a poor season, I still think he's a great player and I think he'd do well with us. Alexandro, he's another one that's linked away a little bit. That I don't know much of him in real life, but on FIFA he's rated very highly, and I know Chelsea are after him as well, so Alexandro is another one that I would not mind. But I've mentioned it before, like fullbacks, there's not many world-class options. I think there's loads of people that are that step down from world-class. But I'm being torn here, but good save, Edison, being torn. What are fullbacks do? I've read that one. Oh God, I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. Thank God for that. I'm just going to kick this killer dude, guys. He just seems to be being a bit of a knob in the chat. Just blocking completely. There we go. Soon sort those out. Just catch up with the chat before we carry on. I'm surprised that United splashed 75 million on Lukaku. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but he's a player with a lot of potential, isn't he? Do you think Dybala could be the future Messi? I think he's got a lot of potential, but I don't know if he's going to be the next Messi. When you look at the way Messi burst onto the scene, I don't think you're ever going to see that again, really. What do you think about the upcoming big fight between Floyd? Do you know, I'm not usually into boxing or UFC or anything, but I'm actually really looking forward to that one. It's going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be a great fight. The press the last couple of days has been absolutely quality. I mean, I think everyone wants, oh, Bale, what a touch that is. That's phenomenal. I think everyone wants, oh, Bale unlucky. I think everyone wants Conor McGregor to win, don't they? But whether he will or not, I don't know. I think the more time that goes on, and the more press conferences that happen, the more presses that happen, everyone gets a bit more faith in McGregor. Because I think if you look back a few weeks ago, it was all like, there's no chance in hell. Floyd Mayweather's the boxer, obviously, which is still the case. But I do think now Conor's been given a bit more hope, isn't he, over the last few weeks. Is it every Thursday you stream? Pretty much, yeah, I try to. I didn't last week, but that was a one-off. But yeah, it's every Thursday, sometimes on Fridays and Saturdays as well. I don't think I will be tomorrow because I'll be recording that thing with Max. Possibly on Saturday, though. It just depends what else is going on. But yeah, it's usually every Thursday. Thursdays it works out really well for me for streaming when I get back in from work. They'll spin inside. Tell you what, Monaco are defending like champions right now. Oh, I thought I was going to nick in then. Uh-oh, uh-oh, not Falcao. Oh, God, not any of them. Not any of them. Well in. That'll do. Who do you think is the most overrated player, Nidge? I'd say Aguero. He never gets in any team of the season. And in my opinion, he's the... Oh, overrated. If he's overrated, that'd mean he's underrated, wouldn't it, I suppose? But overrated from our team, I don't really know. Aguero does miss a lot of chances for the ones he scores, I will say that. But I wouldn't say he's overrated, Aguero. What else are you saying? I keep having to pause it to catch up with the chats, man. You guys are loving the chat tonight, which is awesome. Nidge, can I be a mod? If not, it's fine. Tell you what, D-Zone. I'll make you a mod. But if you abuse this power, It will be removed. James, I'm also going to make you a mod, but that's it for now. And the only reason, because I know there's a few of you that are in here most of the time, these two have been here for pretty much every single stream. So James, if you don't want to use it, James, don't worry about it, but I've just made you a mod. So if anyone's kicking off in the chat, you can sort it out. Yeah, they do have to, I know what you mean, they have to earn it, but they've been here in every single stream and they talk all the time. And you're nice guys, so I trust you. Like I say, if you do end up kicking off, I can easily remove it. Best boxer of all time. I don't follow boxing enough to know, to be honest. Muhammad Ali's obviously like the one, isn't he? He's, you know, he's the one.
They're on the move now.
Someone just said, can you believe what happened on MasterChef? I have no idea what happened on MasterChef. Oh, hello, Pep. Pep's just come into the room. There's just too much going on right now to catch up. In the old chat. Yeah, underrated. Underrated, I'd say David Silva. Really. Did you hear the comment he made? Dance to me, boy. What do you think about that? I don't know what you're talking about. Would you guys like to see some Crash Bandicoot streamed on Saturday, potentially? Now I've got that on the PlayStation, or do you guys just not give it? Oh, Naby Cater, I was about to say it's a scoring machine, or do you not really care about Crash Bandicoot? Would you rather see some career mode? No, I'm only doing those two for now, guys. This is the problem, you see. I know when someone asks about being a mod, that everyone wants to get it, but I'm only putting it out there for those two because they've been here in every single stream I've ever done. And I know a couple of you have been here for like 99% of them, but that's all I'm going to do for now. I can't make you all mods, can I? If I make you all mods, there'll be bloody more mods than just non-mods. That'd be ridiculous. But yeah, I know D-Zone and James Varley are here for like every single stream, so yeah. No pressure now, guys. You've got to always turn up. But no, I do appreciate it. Need you all the best. Appreciate it, mate. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I've not even opened it up yet. I've not even set up my PlayStation. But I'm the kind. This is going to sound ridiculous. I didn't really play. Oh, put him in. Oh, God, wrong player, but it might do. Aguero. It's got to be near post. Oh, no. Sergio. That was poor. God damn. But yeah, I didn't really play that much as a kid. But I'm quite looking forward to starting it. I'll be responsible and respectful. Yeah, that's what we appreciate. That is what we appreciate. I feel sad. I've never really seen it. I'm going to catch up again, kind of. Yeah, you can do everyone mod. That'd be ridiculous though, wouldn't it? That'd be ridiculous. Crash Bandicoot was the Mario back in the days. Yeah, see, I played a lot of Mario, but never much Crash Bandicoot. Screwed, I was kind of stuck some food, but I'm staying. Oh yes, the mod, it's done the job. It's kept him in, guys. Yeah, I only ever had the first Crash Bandicoot, and I don't even remember playing it that much. But the bundle that I bought on Amazon, it actually came with Crash Bandicoot, so that's the only reason I'll be playing it, to be honest. I do want to finish Mafia first, so hopefully I'll be able to do some of that as well. Yeah, I love Mario. Big fan of Mario. I like the Mario Karts. Love those games. Mario 64 was awesome. Do you think Liverpool will win the league with the speed in the team? The speed doesn't mean everything, obviously. It's not like FIFA. I don't think they will win the league, but I do think they're making good signings. I mean, you've got a very scary front three potentially. You know, lots of Coutinho, Mane, Firmino, Salah. So you've got some good attacking players there. But I don't think that's ever been Liverpool's issue anyway. I think Liverpool's always just been a bit dodgy at the back, and you fail to put away teams that you should put away. Like, you always seem to turn up. Oh, you really seem to do well against the big teams, like the top 6, top 8. But then when it comes to teams that you should beat, when they park the buzz against you, I feel like you struggle to break them down. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. I used to play Crash Bandicoot on my PSP. Never had a PSP. I used to have a DS, a Nintendo DS, back in the day.
Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Room for
Oh, I didn't look. I didn't look if that was the same top rack at Arsenal after we saw he was blonde. I'd be intrigued. Come on, Sane. Get that to Kevin. Good touch, Kev. Good touch. Good touch, Kev. Hold him off. Hold him off, Kev. Can we spin inside? I'm going to try and shield and spin. Oh my god, that is a disgusting challenge. That could be a red card, you know. Raggy, you dirty man. I used to play Bandicoot on PS2, I think, and the first Xbox. Yeah, I think I played the first one. I think it was on PlayStation. Cracking blue. Oh my god, I miss my DS. To be honest, I used to play Nintendo when I was a kid. I used to play a lot of like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario, stuff like that. And then I fell out of Nintendo for ages. But I always used to play the Pokemon games. That was like the main draw for me. Like Pokemon Blue and Red were class. I had the other one as well. Was it Yellow with the Pikachu, maybe? And then there was another one as well. And then I fell out of love with that as well. No worries, Bilal. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for joining in the stream. I also have a 360, mate. Behind me, I've still got like my Mega Drive and everything. I've still got all my consoles, except my N64, which I never know where it went. Which is always disappointing. I've still got my Mega Drive with Sonic on it. I wish I could stream that, but unfortunately that is not possible. And Sane, the dribbling, Leroy! Oh, what a save, Subasic! Dearie me. This might be the last game of the stream as well, guys. It's just gone past 9 o'clock. This is where I usually end it about 9:30, just before. So this may well be the last match of the stream. And then I've got to go off and get everything ready for tomorrow's recording with Max. Are many of you guys watching Game of Thrones as well for this weekend? Here's a shocker for you. Never watched it. Never watched it, Game of Thrones, and I really want to get into it. And I almost went to buy the box set the other day, but it was £100 for the Blu-ray one. I was like, I can't justify £100 on a box set. No! How are we not winning this game? How? How now, brown bloody cow. No. I'll blood Edison. But yeah, I'll be going off after this one, I think, to get the stuff ready for tomorrow's recording. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the City Talk one. Fingers crossed. Go up top. One more up top. Come on. Navigator. Be the change you want to see in the world. Lay him off. It's De Bruyne. We're gonna make space for the shot here. De Bruyne. Oh my god, did that deflect? It nearly crept in. I have to say, Mega Drive, mate, it's a classic console. WWE, yeah, I used to play a lot of that back in the day. It's 9:05. Yeah, I know. I normally do like an hour and a half, don't I? Between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I started at 7:30. 80 games, my lord. My grandmother is better than you. I bet she's at finishing in this match. Couldn't finish a half a meal at the minute. It always boggles my mind as well. Like I was saying about 9:30, so I was like, just put it's 9:05, as if like that's early. That's not late. To me, this is gonna sound. Oh, thank God. I don't know how people stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning playing FIFA and stuff like that. I just can't do it. When to me, it hits 11 unless I'm out. If I'm at home, it hits like 11 o'clock. I think it's just I'm used to it for work, having to get up early for work and everything. But it hits 11 o'clock and I'm like to bed, fast asleep. So like when it gets to like 9:30, I'm usually like winding down with a bit of Netflix or editing or something like that. I don't usually play super late. I find I don't do very well when I play late as well. I'm like just too tired to play. But I think it's when you've like been at work or I don't think it was as bad at school, but like when you've been at work all day. Oh God, his turn, mate. What a flipping finish! How has he put that in? It's Jermaine, isn't it? I think. What a goal! Who's your backup goalkeeper? We've still got Joe Hart. Actually, excited, Matt. Hopefully, it'll go down well. Xbox 360's classic, you Matt. 360's the one, isn't it? Got so many games for that.
Alan, but they're trying to show that the whole is greater than the sum.
Give hope, not negative things, please. I always try and be positive. Oh, you're talking about Juancho. No, don't worry about it. I sometimes go to bed at 10. Yeah, to me, like, it hits 11 o'clock and I'm, like, struggling to stay awake. And then you see some people, like the people like Nepenthes, it's just a routine you get yourself into, and he's like, oh, right, it's hit, like, 11 o'clock, let's start the stream. And it's like, I'm not, how do you do it, man? But it's just your routine, isn't it? I can't believe we're 1-0 down here. We've dominated this game. Absolutely dominated it. So many chances. We're probably going to lose this as well. But clearly we're bossing it in the league and struggling in Europe. This is very much like Man City of real life.
Well, Manchester City go up against West Bromwich Albion. Really don't think they'd be happy.
God damn it. It was such a finish as well. I said before, I hate it when the AI like get into the shielding mode. So difficult to get it off them. And oh god, this could be 2. No, it's a mess. My god, we got away with that. Come on. Oh, Pip and Pep both in the vicinity now. Pip's just gone under the bed. Come on, Leroy. Save the day. Save the day, Leroy. Run at him. Okay, go back. Go back. That's a great ball. Alexis! Oh, it's a chance, you know. It's a chance. Maybe I should have finessed it. Heinrich, I'm a retro subscriber, but I forgot most of my subscriptions. It was Justine McCarthy back on FIFA 16. No way. That does ring a bell, actually. That does ring a bell. I'm literally in bed now and my eyes are like... yeah, see, I know that pain. I'll feel a bit tired now already. Like I say, usually it gets to like 9, half 9 and I'll stick some Netflix on and go to bed after that. I've just finished watching Fargo, which I really, really enjoyed. If you've not watched Fargo, the first season, absolutely awesome on Netflix. It's got a few like really well-known actors as well. Martin Freeman's in it. The guy that plays Saul from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad's in it. Who else is in it? There's a few really big actors in it. Really, really good show. Don't give a free kick. Come on, give us a break. Give us the break. Come on, last chance of the game. Look at the run. Oh, it's not going to happen. This has just been one of them games. I feel like it's just not happened, has it? 1-0 loss to Monaco. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. Yeah, so maybe I always think I'm like in the not in the majority when I go to bed at like 11, half 11, but clearly I am. But guys, I think that's going to end up the stream. I'm going for about an hour and a half. That's the usual. So hopefully there won't be one tomorrow because I'm going to be recording the video in Max, which hopefully you guys will see over the weekend. But on Saturday, I am planning on doing another one. Whether it's going to be Man City Career Mode or Crash Bandicoot, we'll see on the day. It's probably going to be more City Career Mode. We're only 8 games in the Premier League, man. We need to get rattling through it to finish off this season. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. As always, thank you for being so active in the chat and everything. Do really, really appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evenings. I will speak to you next time, lads. Nidge out.